Mawlana NIzami is a world-renowned religious scholar, former Minister of the Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, veteran parliamentarian, and the Amir of Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami. He was one of the main organizers of the 1969 mass upsurge. This great leader has been passing days lonely inside the prison for last 4 years. Trial against him is going on in the International Crimes Tribunal, which has faced huge controversies in both the domestic and the global arena. Though this tribunal had delivered several unjust orders in other cases in the previous time, however, the lawyers are still carrying effort to ensure justice for Mawlana NIzami. One of the allegations against Mawlana NIzami is, under his leadership, on 14 May of 1971, Pakistani army along with the Rajakars and Al-Badrs cordoned the Demra and Bausgari village of Pabna district and killed around 450 Hindu villagers indiscriminately. As a witness of the incident, local Awami League leader Advocate Shamsul Haq Nannu gave testimony against Mawlana NIzami before the tribunal on 20 June of 2013. Before producing in the tribunal as prosecution witness, 2 interviews of Advocate Nannu were published in YouTube. In those interviews, he categorically mentioned that Mawlana NIzami was no way involved with any of the crimes committed during the war of 1971. One of those interviews was televised in a private TV channel. Those 2 interviews are still available on the YouTube. Later, a report was published in the London-based Daily Telegraph on 18 September of 2013, which was made on the basis of a secret conversation of Shamsul Haq Nannu. The report drew the attention of the people around the globe. In those conversations, this prosecution witness against Mawlana NIzami has exposed some conspiracy of the government. After the liberation war, when the family of the deceased showed Assad citing that he is the man who had shown the Pakistani army to go to those villages, the freedom fighters tried him and awarded him with death penalty in the People's Court. To the prosecution, I simply said Assad showed the way to Pakistani army to carry Demra massacre. Nannu: no, I didn't. I didn't mention the name of NIzami. This is their matter. If they do so, I will protest. In the aforesaid conversation, he pointed out the pressure from the then State Minister for Home Affairs and DGFI to be a prosecution witness. There are 400 to 500 votes in my extended family. All of them casted votes for Jamaat. As a result, Mr. Tuku made me number 1 accused in 5 cases. I didn't want any trouble. I was not involved with any such activities. They broke my son's arm. They made me accused in 5 cases, so I had to save my life. I spent nearly 1,500,000 taka just to survive. I have been gone through many obstacles. How I became a prosecution witness. My son got a job of ASP police as a BCS cadre, but he was about to lose his job for this incident. Then I came to an agreement with Tuku. He said, "You are a freedom fighter. If you give testimony as per my instruction, your son's job will be secured. Otherwise, he has to lose his job, as you know that his name came out from a police investigation." After publishing the report, the prosecution of the tribunal arranged a press conference in the tribunal with Shamsul Haq Nannu on 21st September. In the press meet, Nannu appeared with a new outlook and gesture and denied the entire incident and claimed he and the person in the aforesaid video clip is not the same person. Even the voice of which is being heard in the video, not his own. Different media telecasted the press meet of Nannu elaborately. Even some media started blaming the defense for making forgery with the witness. According to them, the main logics of defining the person as not the real Shamsul Haq Nannu are: the person who has appeared in the video clip is not me. The statement of the man of the video clip is not my own. In the press meet, Nannu claimed that he has mustache for years. The man in the press meet has mustache, but the man in the video clip has not. The man in the press meet is the real Shamsul Haq Nannu. The man of the YouTube video clip is someone else. In the published video, someone copied his voice and appeared that man as Shamsul Haq Nannu. Now naturally, a question came up, who is the real Shamsul Haq Nannu? To address this issue, at first we should look at the list of national identity card of Pabna district. In that ID card photo, he has no mustache and his hair cutting is natural as well. His voter number is 161. Secondly, we should look at the Supreme Court directory. As a registered lawyer, his name is enlisted over there. We find Shamsul Haq Nannu in the directory, but in that list as well, but he has no mustache and with general hair length. As a registered lawyer, his serial in the Supreme Court directory in 2250. According to the directory, he has been enlisted as a lawyer in 1987. Besides, on 2nd June of 2011, during the visit of prosecutors Syed Rizanur Rahman, Haidar Ali and Altaf Hawladar in Pabna, we found a man by their side. My name is Advocate Shamsul Haq Nannu. I am the Legal Affairs Secretary of Local Army League and a Supreme Court lawyer. He has recognized himself as a Supreme Court lawyer and local Army League leader. To be clearer, we can look at his passport as well. Now it is believed that the man of the National Identity Card, Supreme Court Directory, passport and the person who accompanied the tribunal prosecutors and the man who is found in the YouTube video clip and the secret conversation are the same person. Then how the new outlook and here came with Nannu in the press conference? On the other hand, if you consider the man in the press meet as Shamsul Haq Nannu, and then who is that person who has recognized him as Shamsul Haq Nannu before the tribunal prosecutors? Being appeared with mustache and long haircut, Nannu couldn't hide his thick eyebrow, his deep grounded chin and least hair at his forehead. Let us come to the voice of the man of the YouTube clip and the man of the press conference. To verify the voice and its authenticity, the two voices have been sent to the Chief Investigator of the internationally recognized institution International Verification Services (IVS) Forensic Voice Analysis Report. Retired U.S. Captain John P. Slater. Retired Captain John P. Slater is former trainer and director of the U.S. Army, CIA commander, voice expert and former FBI official. He has been discharging duties now as the Chief Investigator and Operations Director of the International Verification Services IVS Forensic Voice Analysis Section. In a press conference on 3rd December of 2013, arranged by US-based human rights body Human Rights and Development for Bangladesh in the Press Club of Washington, D.C., John P. Slater clarified that two voices are same and belongs to Shamsul Haq Nannu. He also called for re-investigation in this regard.
In the extensive study of the video recordings, it was determined, again through various different measures of audio analysis, that Mr. Nannu is actually the same person in all the videos.
The press conference further said that it has been proved in the verification report that video clip of 13 May and 10 June, the interview which has been published in various local media on 22nd June of 2013, the press conference of 21st September of 2013 and similar other 6 audio and video clip are same and the accuracy rate is 99.9%. Mr. Nannu's statement implicating the top brass of the government and other government agencies also proved totally correct.
বছর কোনো ইন্টারেস্ট নেই, এটা সরাসরি শেখ হাসিনা পিএম দপ্তর থেকে কি বলছে, টেলিফোন নাম্বার থেকে। ঠিক আছে, আপনার জন্য বস করে দিচ্ছে সাক্ষীর বিপরীত হয়ে গেছে সব রিয়েস্টল করাবি, যা যা বলবে দাবি তোমার সেমিকল অনুসারে
লিখিত স্টেটমেন্ট যেটা ট্রাইব্যুনালে পেশ করেছেন প্রসিকিউটররা, সেখানে সাক্ষী হিসেবে আপনার নাম আছে এবং আপনি তাদের নাম বলেছেন, এরকম স্টেটমেন্ট আছে?
এই ধরনের কোন স্টেটমেন্ট থাকলে এই স্টেটমেন্টটা ঠিক না, আমরা এই ধরনের স্টেটমেন্ট দেইনি।
Besides analyzing the various statements of Shamsul Haq Nanno, we become ensured of the genuineness of his claim. In the IVS verification report, the green mark part of his statement has been recognized as spontaneous and natural, and red mark part as forcefully given statement. It is often said that the eyes of the court is blindfolded by the laws. It means that the court conducts trial as per the witness and their testimony, not judging the power or weakness of the accused or the plaintiff. As a result, even the weak citizen of a state of the world is expecting to get justice. The Imam of the funeral prayer of Martyr Asad, who had sacrificed his life in the 1969 mass upsurge, and the respected political leader Mawlana NIzami is also expecting justice in the same way.